Innocent or Guilty Football Lab and Drugs by
Jeannie. In the Innocent or Guilty Lab, in this lab, recent study shows that the football player by the name of Jake Harrow has been accused of drug abuse by Memphis University football coach. He pointed out that Jake Harrow ran the line of scrimmage 0 yards to 50 yards.
We believe that he is guilty and took steroids because he ran 50 yards in 4 seconds. The materials are a stopwatch and a meter stick.
Procedure number 2. We had to pick out the roles. Role number 1 is a runner. Role number 2 is a timer. And role number 3 is the data observed person. How we do the roles. Procedure number 4. All timers start timing when runner starts running. Procedure number 5. $5 fill on you? Alright. So, procedure number 5 is all timers must stop their stopwatch when runner has passed their, stop, what I'm saying? The checkpoint, Procedure number 6, you record all times. Table number 1, procedure number 7. Repeat step 3 to 5 and record the results in table 1. Step number 8. Repeat steps 3 to 5 and the runner has to run on a constant velocity this time. And the data you get, you put it down on table number 2. Procedure number 9. Calculate the average of time and velocity and put it on each table. Procedure number 10. Use the following for graphing Excel. 1 is position versus time, and 2 is velocity versus time. Thank you for watching the procedure.
This is Kimberly.
Throughout this lab, we learned how distance, time, speed, and velocity can relate with acceleration. Our hypothesis turned out to be correct because we stated that John Harrow was guilty due to the fact that he was being involved with the use of steroids. Both our data and observations helped to determine that he was guilty because as we took Harrow's final acceleration and compared it to the national average acceleration, we knew he was to be determined guilty. As we proceeded with our project, we did come across some few errors that we believe could have resulted to a slight change in our numbers. One thing that could have gone wrong was that our timer started the stopwatch after the runner already had taken off. After a natural error, the distance could have been off. Now, we were using a few questions in order to complete our data and observation sheet. Some formulas we were dealing with were V equals D over time, and A equals V2 minus V1 over time. These formulas are part of Newton's second law of motion, in which it states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon 2 variables, the net force acting upon the object and the mass of the object. The acceleration of an object depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object and inversely upon the mass of the object. In our data and observation sheet, we did come across an anomaly in which we received a negative number in our acceleration. As we did a quick study on why that happened, we knew that as the force acting upon an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is increased. The idea of this project was to define Harold's speed results and compare them to the average acceleration of a quarterback and figure out that he was innocent or guilty. With the bit of information we gathered between the lab, Jake Harrell's statistics have convinced us that he is to be determined guilty.
Why are you taking steroids?
Sign her jersey. It's for her little baby brother.
You guys got a pen?
Can you sign this paper?
Do you guys got a pen?
Yes.
You guys got a pen?
This is a pen.
Can you sign my
Why?
paper?
Why are you taking steroids? Why?
Steroids.
Am I taking steroids, man?
Yes.
Yes. You use steroids.
How I have?
Why?
Tell me.
I don't have steroids.
Why are you taking